Grand opening. Welcome back. So, when somebody's spirit filled, you gotta get the unexpected. Remember, you have to understand in order for spirit to come down here, something had to upset spirit, right? All right. So we're gonna ask spirit, and we want to thank spirit for all the spirit, right? I encourage you and I implore you. Every time you eat, at least give your ancestors something. Whether if it's a piece of food, they need that. They need that. I give my ancestors water every single day. When I'm fasting, my ancestors is fasting. So that means I give my ancestors meals every day. All right? Pay homage because we need their support. Right? So we want to thank the Holy Spirit for all of you and all that the Holy Spirit do. We want to thank the Holy Spirit for me too. We want to welcome the Holy Spirit here. We want to ask for protection. We want to ask for clarity. We want to ask for guidance. We want to continue to seek deliverance for those who haven't made it out of the darkness. That's why we here. That's why we have the job. It's a celebration because someone have reached their destiny, no matter all the obstacles that came close. Yes, yes, yes. So we want to thank Spirit. We want to ask the ancestors. We want to ask the archangels. We want to ask all of the ascended masters. Yeah, that's game. We want to ask the whole Galactic Federation. We want to ask the whole Pleiadian Council. Yeah, 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 yeah. We want to ask all the archangels. We want to ask all the ancestors again. All the ancestors. We want to ask our higher to assist with this free. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes. So, you know, it's not always about, the dark side of things, you know. So this one is like somebody's scared of the long road ahead for them, but they have to understand and understand the fact that they are the reason why they are facing their situations, right? However, this divine being is they was wise to rejoice and celebrate their destiny. They was wise to leave the old things in the world. They was wise to go within, and divine wants this to be brought without, you know. Um, I did put in this that you know uh, a few songs, you know, and it's wise to move on for these people, you know. So with that being said, we're gonna get straight into it, right? Yeah, yeah. So remember to keep yourself protected, protect your energy, spend time with the other room God all throughout the day. Be dedicated, because that's what, spirit look at and they recognize, if you are dedicated to your soul's journey or your soul's purpose, right? Yeah. It was wise for somebody to go to their sacred connection. It was wise for somebody to move around from somebody who is insecure. And somebody is scared about the last farewell. Yes, they are. They have fears about the last farewell. Yeah, they have fears about their destiny. And that's their problem. Hallelujah. Yeah, it's time to move around. Move on, baby. The floodgates of heaven. There you go. See that pyrite and amethyst? Yeah. Let's get to the Holy Spirit. Let's come at the Spirit. Let's come at the Holy Spirit. Oh, universe reverse. Yeah, this person who is fearing the last farewell, yeah, they've been kicked out the universe. They don't have no support from the universe. That's why they fear. we're going to go ahead. 21 in reverse. They didn't include their higher self. Yeah, yeah. They are in isolation. They are in solitude. Yeah, clarify this universal earth. Yeah, they lost their partnerships and their alliances, and they they're not in alignment. Their solar plex chakra is not in alignment. Oh, the floodgates of heaven. Yeah, it's time for rejoicing and celebration. Yeah. It's time for this person in solitude that solar plex is in reverse, that losing their partnerships and access to the universe. It's time for them to move around. Thank you, Spirit. I see you. Yeah, yeah. Therefore, this partnerships and alliances that reverse spirit. Open up. Yeah, they have to find peace with their shadow. They have to find peace with their shadow. Thank you for that. Yeah, they have to find peace with their shadow. They have to balance things out with the universe. The universe is not supporting them. This person had to go within. That's the best I could tell you. Open due to the chaos and conflict that you guys were doing around the moon cycle, trying to disrupt sacred connection. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This one, divine being. Yeah. Jesus is here. Jesus is here. Yes, and he's bringing the hill of light. Yeah. He's coming with the lotus. He's coming for the lotus. He's coming for the pure ones. Yeah, yeah. Send the rain down, Lord. Send the rain down, over Rome. Yeah, send the rain down, Jesus. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't matter what you call them, you know. The truth is always going to be there and stand. Purify the shadow and the upright. Okay, so this El Moriah protective eye, protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. This person in their shadow is not safe. They don't have no protective light around them. And not only that, like normally this is like Buddhists wear this, but also like Islamic people, Islamic men, Muslims, they wear this too. So, but it's in reverse. This person has lost their protection. Yeah, mystical knowing. They lost access to mystical knowing. The universe like this person does. They have lost their rank. Open the floodgates of heaven. Yeah, something that came here. Yeah, somebody with cosmic power flooding them out. Yeah, a divine light. Somebody who's, yeah, yeah, yeah. This holy union who's in divine light snuffed them out. Yeah, yeah. They had a miraculous encounter because they met with Mother Mary along the way. She came and warned them. They had to support Mother Mary and Mother Gaia. Yeah, and they have access to. They're considered high priest and high priestess. That's divine union. I feel the rain. Yeah, they're devoted warriors through their third eye chakra. Okay? Minimize your risk when you go together, guys. Clarify mystical knowing in the reverse. It's been a miraculous moment. We already know Lord Shiva and Lord Lady Push here. Yeah, they don't say divine guidance. Guess what? your learnings. Follow your heart, because the truth prevails. Look at this one. She's so good. She looks like this one. She looks like this. She's Ishtar is co-theming. Integrate intuitive experience. Your current situation is initiating your gifts. So she is this divine being that's inside this human is a holy high ranking being. Like she sit up there. Yeah, she got divine magic. Oh, baby. Oh, same game. You lost your spiritual force field for wanting to play with spirit for something you didn't understand, but you used it in an ill way. You understood it, you used it in a fucked up way. Yeah, you went after your star ancestor. Yeah, the arrow broker, the Shalom master. You wasn't graceful in the movement and with the, you wasn't graceful with your actions. So your arrow broke. You missed your target. You wasn't graceful. Yeah, and you was considered a sage. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. In the winter, the shapeshifters push gears on you. Yeah. You lost your relationship with the universe. Look to your shadow self. You need to balance it out. Yeah. Y'all lost access to your gifts. Because all of us was born with gifts. Lost access to your. Yeah. Yeah. If I were you, I would say yes. Clarify Guru Ramdas, miraculous moment. Broken arrow in the reverse. Yeah. Yeah. They didn't miss the target. Broken arrow in the reverse. They did not miss the target. It's been a miraculous moment. Karmic hit. Broken arrow in the reverse. Embrace the energy of peace without embracing the energy of peace. Hello. Broken arrow reverse. Yeah. Yeah. Warrior. Yeah. Be fearless and stand strong because you missed your shot. Be wise when you do it. Yeah. Because you will sent the guardian angel, a high priestess. And you have to fight what's being mirrored back to you. You have to fight your experience. You have to face your shadow. All right? You have to mirror what you've done. Okay? It's a reflection. You never know when the other room will send you another test. If he sends you a test, because you ruined it. All of y'all. Because every last one of y'all that's doing still have a story already. Maybe God is trying to tell you something. I don't know. Something has gone wrong. Yeah. The medicine mother, the guardian, yeah, the healer is the high priest, the guardian angel, the one who embodies Ishtar's energy. Yeah, she's a she wolf. Yeah, a lady, the wrong fit. Yeah, seeing that they call the spirit box. So you had already been cornered, just like you had already cornered 1452. Just like you tried to corner somebody, spirit already cornered too. Maybe I'm darling. I'm trying. So we're gonna get to it. 1521. We're gonna need some kind of strength in this new world for y'all. Right now, right now, right now. Trying to tell you something. Too late though. Yeah, not a knife, not a sword. Too late. Too late. Because the universe detached from you. So you are not a sword. Therefore, this partnership in the life is in reverse. Yeah, you are not a sword because of what you did under the moonlight, what you did in the secret, what you did on sword to God's people. Using the moon, using the universe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, forward movement, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Coins. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 So you can't block none of this from coming out. It's out. Everybody's shadow. Yeah. You gotta face your shadow. You've been delayed. You've been delayed. Again, I will look like that too. Eyes blacked out. That means you're soulless. The universe, the other room lets you go, baby. 9 of Swords, Chariot, 2 of Swords, the forward movement. You worry. You have anxiety about the forward movement because it's been delayed. It's been a wrench through it. We took some lugs off your tires. That sound familiar? We took some lugs off your tires. You know that train ride you was on, doing this dark shit in the energies. Yeah, you was on a train ride. So we took some lugs off your tires, off your train wheel. We took some of them connectors off. You just didn't know it. Mm-hmm. Made it to where it caused a natural disaster. Try to send air communication. Nobody wanted to listen. Guess what? You can't even praise your way out of this shit. Clarify El Moria in the reverse. Spiritual force field in the reverse. 7 and 9. That deceit, it went back. You couldn't even deceive. You couldn't lie. You couldn't lie to spirit. Your deceit is what stopped your spiritual protection. Protective light is surrounding you. Your deceit dimmed your light. The lying, the cheating, the manipulation, the transferring of energy, you was stealing other people's energy. You was messing with people's energetic field spiritually, but you messed with the wrong one. That's why the other room sunk that one. Yeah, your will stopped. Verify the Romy in the reverse, mystical knowing in the reverse. Yeah, to the Son of Baskets. This is Page of Cups. Yeah, you didn't know. You lost your intuition because of your fucked up ass sacrifice. Your fucked up ass offers to the universe. Your fucked up ass love offers to the universe. Cause I owe it all to you. Listen at this. Listen well. You can't come up between the other room and this one. Praise is what I do. It's a miraculous moment. That's right. For somebody's foundation, stability, You know, they work, they business, they hustle hand, dance floor action. Yeah, yeah. Fair price is broken, arrow in the reverse. Yeah, you missed your target. Took a leap of faith. The free man. Yeah, yeah. Broken arrow in the reverse. Yeah, it's a miraculous moment. You missed your target. It's not a broken arrow. Took a leap of faith. Caught it. So what you gonna do with it? We're gonna offer it up to the other one and give it back. We're gonna get on the right track so this shit can, so we won't miss one shot. Took the opportunity. Seven of cups. Ace of cups. To restore. Celebration. Everybody's worth to this warrior is the emperor. No, my circumstance. Don't need to stand a chance. My praise outweighs all bad. Yeah, the daughter of coins. Yeah, the knight of coins, the knight of pentacles. This empress is responsible. Yeah, with her plans, with her foresight. How about that? Yeah, and that got y'all in the five of cups because this empress ain't like the rest of the world. Everybody's mirror guardian. Yeah, it's time. It's time to reflect. Yeah, this uh, this knight of swords in the reverse. Yeah, those attacks. Yeah, we mirroring those attacks back. The knight of swords reverse. Yeah, we we mirroring it back with ambition. Yeah, you don't see the mirror. See that's you see the mirror. You see what's inside that? Yeah, it's the universe. Yeah, you see the ring. You see what's on her head. Yeah, that's third eye. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Take time to reflect. You see that ring? That means that's a soul. That's a soul. That's a connected. That means that being is connected. That's a divine human. Yeah. So it's just King of Pentacles. Father of Pentacles. Verify this one too. Stage of Wands. You and your head about the Stage of Wands reverse because this you didn't tell the truth with your offer. You wasn't truthful with the energy you were sending out. It wasn't real or authentic energy. That's why you got in it. That's why you anxious. Because what you put out was not official. It wasn't authentic. So that caused you an upheaval. It brought you a change. Clarify this knowing. Yeah. This Eight of Swords reverse. Yeah. Yeah. It actually brought deliverance. See, it's so still about deliverance for the other person. That's why you lost partnership and trust with the universe. It brought deliverance for the other person. Yeah. Yeah. Clarify this two of knives. Yeah. This father, this King of Cups in the reverse. You should look like this. You have been stopped. You have been pulled by your dirty ass dread to always be this way. You are soulless. You are a whole entity that's unhinged. And guess what? That's why the universe knows that you're not going to go within. So that's why they just dropped you into nothingness. Because you could afford somebody after you yeah, 7 and 9 reverse. Yeah, the deceit of this collaboration, y'all are not spiritually protected because this collaboration had an intent to lie. Y'all's pure intention was to lie and to try to block this person's spiritual protection. Y'all collaborated. Clarify this page of cut. Yeah. Forward. Yeah. 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 God didn't accept that. And not only that, y'all don't have mystical knowing. Yeah. That's been laid to rest. This person who's y'all tried to block has been restored. Go. Yeah. Has been restored. Yeah. Somebody, yeah. The offer that you was waiting on to block it, it blocked yours. Somebody's has been restored. Somebody's collaborations has been restored. Yeah, somebody's not trapped. Somebody is not going to prison. Yeah. Your offer bad. Yeah, again, the 2 of 6, what's that, the 2 of swords? Yeah, yeah, you've been delayed, you know, you got caught off guard the last one, but you've been delayed. Again, they both represent delay. They represent hope. And grandma here, mama here, yeah, yeah, she's seen it. What's that, the 4 of Pentacles in the back? She told that y'all was holding on to tight. She told that y'all was holding. Everybody, this 4 of 6. Hallelujah. Salvation and glory and power of His love. The power. Yeah, 69. Yeah. It's been a miraculous moment for this divine union out here that y'all scared, that y'all was trying to bully their gifts for 28, 25, and now y'all scared due to the last farewell. You got to move around. They get to move forward with their firm foundation. Yeah, this page of wands, yeah, for their actions and their strength, yeah, for what their, reciprocity, what they how they treat people, and that brought a change in justice. They defended their pinnacles, their 8 pinnacles, and of course that's the truth because they walked, yeah, they actually went soul searching. Clarify this food, the free man, yeah. Broke the arrow reverse over the food man, the free man. No, you couldn't break the arrow. You couldn't disrupt the, target. Yeah. You couldn't you couldn't do nothing with the target. You couldn't trade it off. Yeah. This hermit, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. All right. So you paid to target someone who goes within. You paid to target a Queen of Wands. But you ain't know this Queen of Wands is the Empress, a warrior, a mirror guardian. You didn't know that. 3017. Clarify this Empress. Yeah, this Empress, this warrior closed the cycle on you. The guardian? Yeah. Because they harvested, they good. They put in work. They actually grounded. They actually get their hands dirty. They actually connect with the earth. You wanted to fight somebody that's deep rooted. I need you to go watch Roots. A magician, a star, the high priestess. You already know these stories. The grandchildren. Again, the stories, the grandchildren. You already know. The magician. The star was inherited. This is inheritance. High priestess. Monday, you lay there and distress. Verify the Queen of the Knight of Swords in the reverse. My story. Verify daughter and eyes reverse. 31. Yeah, mirror garden. Page of nines reverse. It's 6. Those attacks that's in the reverse, they going back to where they came from when this Empress closed that cycle. Yeah, that's what's for soul. That's the plan. That's the mission. Oh, compromise. It's the mission of this high priestess. And prosperity, and I speak health. God favor me. In between worlds deck, right? That's where we at. That's where we at. In between worlds deck. Y'all, it's not giving y'all no likeness, no protection when it comes to this injustice. No one been changed. Yeah, you're seen by the upper law and the law down here. No one been changed. Angel. 3336. This night of swords reversing this 8 of wands. Crossroads reverse. Choices, transition, and guidance. 4 choices, not a smooth transition, no guidance at the crossroads. You're getting that mirror back to you. Okay? All right? So don't fear the long road ahead. Because remember, this is what you asked the universe for. You don't believe. Clarify the Empress in the world. Empress in the garden. Protection, hidden truth, and observation. This warrior, this Empress is protected. They observe hidden truths. Clarify this fool in the hermit. You took a dumb risk and you isolated. Broken arrow reverse. Silent wisdom in the reverse. Listening reflection, and inner knowing in the reverse. Embrace the energy of peace in the reverse. Life stands celebration in the reverse. Celebration, embracing life and movement in the reverse. You've been stopped because you didn't listen to your spirit. Mhm. Now you don't get to enjoy life's dance. You've been stopped. However, this is my favorite place to be. Clarify the four of wands and the six of swords. Yeah. Under the miraculous moment. Yeah, moving forward, their foundation good to the divine union. Yeah, because they mirrored the soul. Okay. Self-awareness, growth, and truth. They sought truth. They sought truth. Yeah, yeah. They sought truth, and they mirrored. They right. They faced their shadow, right, and the room smiled with them. Mm-hmm. Left the dead behind. Terrified. The son of cups, the son of baskets, and the four of knives. Yeah, mystical knowing in the reverse. You didn't know that breaking boundaries and personal experience of God. Yeah, you're not going to be able to. You're not going to have the knowledge to break boundaries. Personal experiences of God. You're not going to be able to have access to that. Yeah, you don't get spirit libation because you lost your access to God. Reverence, blessings, and humility. You don't give reverence. You thought your offer was going to lay someone else to rest, not knowing that it was laying you to rest because you don't do right. Remember, we mirroring this energy back. Yeah, that's what's out here these days. So be encouraged. Clarify the seven of swords reversed and the three of baskets. Seven of knives reversed and the three of baskets. Yeah, you tried to lie on somebody. You tried to lie about, you tried to deceive the collaborations of someone who was in the beginning stages or who in it to life spark and has life spark. You try to deceive the collaboration, the celebrations, my bad, the celebrations, the good times. You tried to deceive the happiness. You tried to deceive the joy of this person. Through the baskets and cups. Clarify the father of baskets and the two of knives, sacred drum, rhythm, life force, and spiritual connection. You're gonna be under the voodoo spirits. Yeah, that's gonna be your life force. Two of swords, you're gonna be considered an airhead. You ain't gonna never know what's going on. You're gonna always be caught off guard. You've always been stopped. You at a stalemate. Life force, Queen of Cups reversed, in the shadow. The drumbeat in voodoo ceremonies connects to the living to the spirit world. Doing fact, get it calls for spirits of the dead. 3929. Today find your rhythm whether in music or your breath, or the pace of your day. Let it ground and connect you to the energy of life. You're gonna be stuck to the energy of life force in the shadow for life. Therefore the moon and the eight of swords reverse, echoes of the past. History, heritage, and leaving and learning from mistakes. Your partner, you lost your partnerships and alliance due to the fact that what you was doing under the moon phase, right? In your past, in what you learn in your family history, your heritage, and the person you was doing shit to with this moon and the Eight of Swords reverse, this person learned from their mistakes. That's why they're not in the Eight of Swords. That's why they're not trapped, right? So you lost connection with someone of your lineage. You lost access to your lineage at that. Therefore, the Nine of Knives and the Son of Six reverse under this universe. Yeah. You in your head about the shit that you're going to play in 4D. Yeah, embrace the unknown, motherfucker. Right up under the damn universe with the Nine of Swords and the Son of Six in the reverse. Embrace the unknown, bitch. Trust, surrender, and accept it. It's just for you. Don't get the veil between the living and the dead is within us. Remind us to trust in unseen forces. You better know it. Yeah. And it's gonna fuck with you. Playful spirit. Oh, it's gonna fuck with you. Because you gotta remember the matters of the mind. Right? You better get acquainted with Romans 8. All because of your insecurities, right? Because you're insecure. Yeah, Pisces water sign, you're insecure. Mm, mm. You insecure about your kids that you don't have none. The kids, you insecure about the this Pisces is insecure about the access that this leader has. What are you insecure about it for? What are you insecure about it for? Right? Again, worry about what's in your plate. Yeah, this witchy sister is insecure. This motherfucker that got this water highly aspected in their chart. Yeah, this motherfucker that's known. So they lean towards the water side, but you know we all embody all parts of the fucking four fire, water, air, and earth. We all embody that, right? We all was provided with resources when we got here. This person is in their feelings. They're crying. It might not be a specific water sign. It might be somebody. These people are in their feelings. Yeah, because they tried to. These witchy sisters tried to interfere with somebody's life, somebody's divine path. The collective. Thank you for going upstairs because we didn't get no. Yeah, yeah. The collective. But guess what? They get no love from source. They get no love from source. Well, they get no love from source. Yeah. Yeah, this earth sign gets no love from source. These earth signs, see, you should have listened to the song about the name of Jesus by Kurt Franklin. Because he named every religion. Because we all got to look up. We all had to ascend. Or we all descended. So we all came from the universe. We all came from the other room. You should have known. It's like that. Clarify. Embrace the unknown. Everybody embrace the unknown. Candle magic in the reverse. Candle magic in the reverse. Yeah. You have to embrace the unknown of what you said now. And the universe is not supporting it. The universe did not support what you was putting out, which was not true. Thank you. You know that spell working backfired. Yeah. Yeah. And this earth sign, well, this earth sign, what they did in the summertime in July. Yeah. Yeah. They try to disempower a lever. Clarify. Clarify the echoes of the past. It's C. It's not. It says Leo. Clarify this Leo. Yeah, they had an idea. Yeah, their idea is exposed. Their creativity, their fantasy, their imagination is exposed. Yeah. Verify this sacred John under the shadow. Yeah, you won't get you want to rid of that beat, baby. Yeah, you have attention. Yeah. That's what we discovered with the two of swords and the father of actors in the reverse. We figured you was a whole demon. You have attention. Yeah, toxic cords, negative and karmic energies, bad habits. Yeah, you are bad habits. You candle magic. You petition it up to the universe, and the universe is not supporting it, so the universe giving it back where it came from, right? Verify attachment 4612. Verify attachment. Yeah. Yeah, you try to put attachments on this earth angel or the spirit guide. You know, you do this on the angel. You took that idea to put attachments on the angel, on the earth angel. Okay. Using emotional manipulation, using manipulation, right? Clarify the first breath. Yeah, yeah. And you couldn't cause illness. You could not cause illness. To this earth angel. Yeah. Yeah, your projections didn't work, so you couldn't cause illness to the spiritual force field of this person. But unfortunately, you lost your spiritual force field. Clarify these in reverse. Yeah. Access. Yeah. Spell work idea. Angel guide. Access. Yeah. It went back. It went back. You have to be in a mind state too. That's the whole point of master. You have to overcome it. Clarify the libation reverse. Yeah. What you call it? You there. Y'all there. Yeah. Y'all not getting no support. Y'all didn't get no support from the universe when y'all tried to dirt big on this divine being. Yeah. All because y'all couldn't get access. Yeah. Because y'all was being demonic, right? Y'all was being diabolical, right? Yeah. Everybody's dirt digging. Yeah. And it exposed you, right? You want the dirt dig on the angel to you want the dirt you wanted to use candle magic. It went back. So your idea is exposed because you wanted to put an entity attachment on an angel. And it didn't work. Your shit is this person is not sick. You couldn't cause mental illness. You know, you couldn't infect them. You didn't have access. So you wanted to do dirt digging. So you want libation because you was well, you're not getting libation because you was dirt digging. And you've been caught, right? You've been caught trying to gain access. Yeah, and you was lying to block somebody's money. See how that finance block just you see how that pinnacle is in a cage. You lied to block somebody's money. You got exposed. You had them investigating this motherfucker. Verify the mirror of yourself. Expose this leader reverse. Who need to do shadow work. Yeah. Who reflected. Who got this shit mirrored back to since they came after this wrong border. Verify this. Yeah. You in danger. You in danger. Because again, let me show you. Let me show you that I'm not lying. You ready? You see both of these cards say mirror? Mirror of the soul, mirror of the garden. Look in her hand. Look in her hand. Yeah. You see that mirror? You was doing scrying, right? But you didn't know that spiritual being was doing it back. Not the way you were doing it. Yeah, you were in danger for that shit. Because you tried to cause illness to somebody who didn't need it. Yeah, you took a bribe. You took a bribe and you did corruption. That was corrupt. Silent wisdom in the reverse. You didn't listen to your spirit thing. Yeah, 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 yeah. This authority figure is unhinged. You know, you don't do it. It just won't be done. Oh Lord. And somebody is protected from the LGBTQIA community after because they changed. Like that don't make no sense. So a whole gay community was coming after somebody who's straight. So this is like you trying to force somebody's. So it's like a rape case, like a RAPE. Like so you messed up. Yeah, for money by using projection. You try to rape somebody of their goodness. You try to rob somebody of their energy for a level up based off projections, right? To harm somebody that's 5147. Your intent was to harm a descendant master, a deity. You know who you are? I don't think you know who you are. I know you, yeah. I don't think you realize who you the stuff for. Who is for me? That's all I did. Call him God. I knew where to go. Yeah, yeah. Do it for me. His warrior is protected. Be fearless and stand strong. In the other room, and everybody protecting him. Got faith, right? Gotta embrace the unknown. Lord, if you don't do it, it just won't be done. Somebody, oh no. It seems that you wanted to protect the collective. I mean, that you wanted to harm the collective. But it's also seen by the observers, so they protect the collective because of your intent to harm them. Mm-hmm. And no problem. Hmm. Yeah, using projection. It's me. Do it for me. Yeah, trying to interfere and cause financial blocks. Trying to interfere in the marriage. It's leader. It's authority figure. Leader reverse. Using lust magic. Verify CrossRoads reverse. You're unchanged. You can't change. You can't back the energy word. It's all going back. You can't unchange the fraud. You can't unchange the insurance, ending, check, the tax, the mortgage, all that shit. You can't change that energy word. You cannot change. It's getting there back, bitch. You intended to harm the collective for lies. So, with lies. Try to bind their finance, lie and bind their finances. And you were sucking up the technology to interfere and intrude in their marriage. Yeah, y'all got dumped in y'all's head, didn't y'all? Yeah, by a sweetheart, 20 cups. Who's unconditional love? and who is not a whore like y'all. Lord, do it for me. Energy work reverse. Now I'm gonna hear it again. Yeah. That's all work. Yeah. Made it. Universal. Yeah. Universal burdens. Yeah. Got you on the nine of swords. Universal burdens got you on the swords, huh? Yeah. King of swords reverse didn't take a leap of faith in the five of cups. Yeah. It's a 100 collector. Energy work. Therefore, this energy work reverse in this change reverse. That was stated for these nine of swords. Right. That was stated for these nine of swords to cause you sacrifice of burdens. Okay. Therefore, the collective. Yeah. Yeah. You burdened by, this fishy offer that you sent up about the collective. This energy work. Yeah. Therefore, to harm them. Yeah. You got to move around because they moved on the common water. Yeah. You want to hurt them because they moved on. Therefore, unhinged, stability, crazy. Yeah. Yeah. You got all them back, don't you? Yeah. That's 16. That's 19 plus 6. That's like 20 something right there. Yeah. You fuck. Therefore, this two guy, this attractive, this authority figure. Yeah. You was happy to do that. Yeah, you was happy. That was that was your happiness. You could have done anything to stop somebody else's destiny, right? That's why danger. That's why you in danger. Oh, yeah, you in danger. Yeah, because it's an investigation. You've been investigated by spirit. This mirror guardian did it. Made you go to reflect. And guess what else? You're in trouble by the law. Yeah, yeah. You burdened by the high priestess message of wish fulfillment. Third party is alpha reverse. This leader is assertive and it's dominant. Motherfucker does not go into that and upright. They did it all in the and investigating the 10 cups. You gotta message about the investigation of your 10 cups. Because you exposed. Do it for me. God, if you, baby. Yeah, you want to sacrifice the star to cause power. Yeah, right. That was your plan. Right. That was your devilish plan against the Queen of Cups. You wanted to put them out there, right? Yeah, okay. Well, I like that for you. Verify this dirt then. That was your wish fulfillment. Yeah. But the text that you tried to do to catch them on guard, but you didn't know they was ready. Do it for me. Verify this access. Yeah, you didn't know that. Yeah. You want to access to fight them, to cause ruin, to conflict, to compete with them for their divinity. The whole time you're not even thinking about yours because you're worried about somebody else's, right? Do it for me. You wanted to have access to the motherfucker's divine union to bring them down. 59, 49, 59, 50, 59, 52. Clarify sickness in the reverse. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. What? It's a poverty mindset. It's a poverty mindset. 1 hour and 10 seconds. Sickness, infections, disease in reverse. Five of Pentacles reverse. That's a sick mindset. You couldn't do that. Yeah. Seven of Knives in the reverse. You forgot about that? Spiritual force field in the reverse. Protective light is surrounding you in the reverse. You lost you. You couldn't get this off. That's a spirit line. As soon as you petition it, they stripped you of your shit. That's how stupid you were. Y'all didn't see that y'all didn't have no power. Clarify this earth angel, the spirit guard, lover reverse. You're not getting no love. You don't have access to this airphone. You don't. Spirit guard, you don't have access. Again, you don't have access to the airfield. The upper the ankle. Verify attachment, yeah. You got it good. That's your offer from the universe. You didn't know? I don't know. I was voting to do it. That's a great balance. But I mean, this is just our favorite. Verify this creative idea. Yeah. It was an idea for victory and success. Verify this Leo, this sign. I am done. And go on this Five of Cups, ain't you? Yeah, because you're spotted. Like some action, right? Yeah. Yin yang in a thing. Yin yang in a thing. Yeah. Verify this still works. Backfire. Yeah. For your impulsive action. For your ignorance. Yes. Verify this cancel magic reverse. Yeah. Okay, you want your excitement. You was inspired, right? You was inspired, yeah. But you didn't know that they protected themselves in the past. They defended their, yeah. They defended themselves from this past. Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles is intuitive. And she turned a flip on the motherfuckers that wanted to cause burn. Yeah. Hold on, let me show you all. Yeah, what you call? I'm all seeing this Queen of Pentacles shining light. Yeah, yeah, the Queen of Pentacles was in the too. But she was doing it right. She was investigating. Mm-hmm. And turned the wheel on the motherfucking ruins on the burden. Or the fuck did. Left your asses there. Yeah. You didn't know. Defended her past. You gonna use some of this and you think about it. Okay. But again, y'all scared of the illusion. You got temptations and that's fatal. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all scared of what y'all did in July. Hold on, where we at? You scared of what you did in the summer. That's July. Your temptations. You scared of them. Yeah. Pluto and South Node. South Node and South Node. Yeah. Sabotage themselves. Sabotage themselves to the deepest, farthest from the sun. I'm gonna do what I do, what I do, what I said that ain't God do. I'm gonna do promises. What's this, baby? You ready? You ready, play? You about to give us a few more and then we out. I am the first 843, 10428. We need 5 spare, please and thank you. And we have 5, please and thank you, spare. You got 3? Breathe. You gotta let go. It's time to be happy, happy. Beneath it. Fight your battles. Everybody's happy, happy. Happy, happy. building blocks. Happy to lay in obstacles. Clarify obstacles, building blocks. That's a blessing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Got through them obstacles, got through them mountains. Yeah. This year is in building obstacles. We face obstacles. And that's faded. TikTok, you have to be reborn. No peace for this unfinished for that desire that all that glitters. You came to the edge, and now you was at the fork in the road for the fantasy about your soulmate. Yeah, your soulmate deep knowing that your ass is stuck in the forklift. All right, and they observe you. Why? Because you were supposed to create. But it's time for you to go. All right? Take a leap of faith and embrace the unknown of that chaos and conflict. Oh, this will be a never ending story for you due to the fact that you didn't mend with the orphan. You didn't mend with the orphan, the thinker about sending a message in the bottle. Present here and now is a never ending story. You gotta go by the book to find the treasure within. We need to clean up this mess you made. Because the higher power order you to sweep it up, to pick up all that wood before you get a new life. Now it's time to rest now. This community is going for a rest. All right? That's not for the divine being. That's out to sea. It's been exchangement of gifts and a change in the wind. Because you have to be flexible to embrace your milk and honey. Yang. Peace. Assume the position. Truth be told, the divine being had a loyal heart. So you need to go the distance, and that's to be fair. All right. Until next time, start working on the upright. Take care of yourself. Embrace the unknown. Accept responsibility. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to tell you to do is embrace it and start moving different. That's your best bet. I'm not going to tell you step by step. You have to embrace the unknown. You have to learn your own. You have to live by the word. All right? Great lesson. But this show is over. The curtains is closed. The circus has been discontinued. Ashe.